What is going on with Toyota? The other day I was driving and I had that maintenance required like come across my dashboard. So like a good Toyota owner that I am, I went on their website and I scheduled a service appointment for my car. This was very basic maintenance that I needed. Things like tire rotations, cabin air filter, regular checkup, all that. But I've been taking my car to Toyota for several years, and I know, shame on me, there's cheaper places you can go to have your car maintenance done. This time something caught my eye and I just stared at it because honestly I could not believe how much this costs. And today I'm going to tell you how you can change this part yourself and hopefully save you a lot of money, because man, am I upset that it took me so long to realize this. And honestly, I've never minded how much it costs to take your car to Toyota because a lot of their prices have seemed reasonable in the past. That changed last time. So this right here is the website for my local Toyota dealership. And here you can see they have 2 services they have recommended. But we'll come back to this in a little bit. I want to show you what's on the next screen here. So my car has about 80,000 miles. I have a Toyota Avalon hybrid. And it gives you recommendations based on your mileage. But if you want to look at specific services, you would click right here and it shows you a more detailed list of items that you can select. So I got to the screen a few weeks ago, so I go in here and there's something on the screen that should stand out to you. Even if you don't know much about cars, I don't, I just know the basics. Just look at these services and then look at this pricing. Which one stands out more? Maybe all of them? Maybe not, but there's one for me, this one right here. $57 to replace my cabin air filter. And if you don't know, all this filter does is it filters the air as it comes inside your car, so you're not breathing any nasty stuff. That to me seems really pricey. And I don't remember this being $57. That is, you know how many Starbucks coffees that is? Like 3? I don't know, I don't drink Starbucks, but that's insane. What is this filter made of gold or something? Am I going to be smelling flowers all the time? So I got to thinking, how expensive really is this filter? And can I replace it myself? Also, will my insurance cover it?
You serious?
And the answers are yes. You can certainly replace it yourself for $8. So I went and searched on Amazon for my car, followed by cabin air filter. And you can do this with your car. This is just for my specific one. Look at the price. And I know it's an a limited time deal, but even without the deal, $7.96 or $8.85 without the deal. Let's just say $9. So then, why are they charging me $57? Is that $49 in labor? Because that it takes like 2 minutes, and I'll show you here in a second. It takes 2 minutes to change this filter. So what's going on? Now, if you need 2 for some reason, which I did, you get them for $14.26 for both of them. So you save even more. This to me was just mind-boggling. So I just felt like I had to share it with you. Hopefully, if you ever need one of these, just buy it. And here, let's just go out to the car and I'll show you. This is easier than building IKEA furniture. And I'll even give you words. So what you want to do is get in your passenger side, open up your glove box, empty out all your napkins, Twinkies, whatever you got in there. And then you'll see this compartment here in the back. So you just take this off right here. So then you have this, and you can even see it says up right there. This has 2 latches, one on the right, one on the left. Pull this out, and then that is your air filter. So you just grab that, and look how dirty this thing is. My car has been stinking recently, and this is why. It's got some bugs in there. Disgusting. Toss that off to the side. I have a brand new one here that I got on Amazon. It just goes in like that. You just cover this back up and then put your plastic back on. And just to show you, this is my wife's car. Should be exactly the same. I have not looked this up. I'm assuming it's the same. So let's see. Oh, she got so much stuff in here. So we just got 2 levers. Pull that out, 2 latches on either side. There we go. Pull this out. This sucker was pretty gross too. Make sure to follow your arrow. Put your cap back on. And you're done. So simple. And look, I know I'm making a big deal out of a small filter here, but it goes beyond this. Remember the recommended services I showed you earlier? These are the 2 services that they suggest I do. We have 2 tires, which yes, I really need 2 tires, and the alignment that comes with it. Now, $452, you could make the argument that I'm getting some mid-range, maybe high-end tires, right? That's not what I have a problem with. The problem is I have no way of choosing what type of tires I want. If I were to follow this through steps 1 through 4 and make the appointment, I would take my car whenever the appointment is, and then I'll come back and the tires would be on. And I would have zero idea which tires I used until I saw the car repaired. So the fact that they don't even let you choose or show you what options they have is kind of weird. And it could be that they only have one brand of tires in stock, or maybe I can ask for a different brand once I get there. Regardless, the way this website is set up, it makes it look like there are no other possible options. You either get the tires for $452 or you don't. You replace your cabin air filter for $57 or you don't. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same deal with everything, even the wiper blade replacement. It doesn't even give you a price here. So you would have to go in and talk to somebody, which, if you know anything about shopping, especially like cars or really anything that requires you to come in or call, that's not a good sign. It's probably going to cost a lot more than if you go to the store and buy yourself your own wiper blade or your own cabin filter or whatever. A lot of this basic maintenance can be done by yourself and for a lot cheaper. So what I'm concerned about is that most people are going through all of these steps, just checking the buttons and making the appointment, taking their car there and just paying and going home, and not even realizing that they probably paid a premium for something so basic. Something that can cost you $9 and take you 2 minutes. And yes, shame on me. I hate that I'm just now finding this out and that I've been taking my car to them for years. And I think it's fair to say, after all of this, I think that was the last time I take my car to them. And I can't do anything about the previous times now, but at least I can get this out there and hopefully help someone. And like I said earlier, I know that dealerships like this are notorious for overcharging. We're seeing that in the car market. It just sucks now that we're starting to see this bleed over into the maintenance and service department, especially with just a simple cabin air filter. And this is just my dealership. Who knows what other shenanigans are going on out there? I'm actually curious, if you have overpaid or if you think you have overpaid for something recently by taking your car into maintenance, let me know. Because right now it's starting with the air filters. Next time it'll be something like rotating your tires might cost like $200. I don't know. But the way this is going, it's not great. So we need to save where we can. This filter alone saved me $100 combined from my car and my wife's car. And imagine how much more I could save, you could save, if you just took a little bit of time to research and learn how to do this stuff. Not to mention, it's pretty satisfying when you learn to do something and now you never have to worry about taking it somewhere or finding someone that knows how to do it. So I'm done ranting. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, give it a like. And next time you see that required maintenance light come across your dashboard, take a deep breath after you change your filter and realize that not everything that's required needs to go to a dealership. You can learn, you can research, do it yourself, and if you can't, shop for prices, because there's always a cheaper price to be had. I'll see you next time. And if you don't know, all this filter does, and if you don't know, all this filter does is it gets all the air filtered and not even realizing that they're paying, that they probably. And like I said earlier, I know